Hi, my name is Adriana and welcome back to the video diaries. So I basically just hit the ground running today. I'm just here. I'm just in the thick of it right now. I just finished chapter 139. It's a hot ass mess, but I got what I was thinking out and it's done. And tomorrow I'll probably go through with it. I'll probably do my proofreading before I post it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, like I said, I just hit the ground running. It's been a day. Like before I got to the library for my afternoon writing session or my evening writing session because it's 6. Well, now it's actually, what time is it now? Let's see. Got y'all on my computer. Right now it is 7:06. Yep, 7:06. So I'll be here for like another hour. But I really just wanted to finish this so I could start focusing on my novel that I want to work on. I'm not going to go too much into detail about that. But I'm just feeling like a type of way just because today has not been a good day. So before I got here, like my son completely just blew a hole in his diaper. Poop was everywhere, on my clothes, on my face, and I had just taken a shower. I was like, no. And then how everything is going with, I mean, everyone knows if you're not living under a rock, which, you know what, at this point I think I might just start living under a rock, with the helicopter and plane crash that happened today. It's just been a very depressing, sad day. And usually when I get on camera I feel like I'm very like upbeat and bubbly because, you know, I like to provide some entertainment, as well as that's just my personality. But today's just not been a good day. It started off, and then it did not get better. It did not get better. I will say it. The anxiety that I have been feeling throughout this entire day has been I've been feeling a desperation for creativity. Let me just say that. I think that's really just why I just hit the ground running when I came to the library, because it was no time for shits and giggles. Like, I had shit that was in my head that I had to get out. One, because I want to finish this project, and two, because when I get to just distract myself with creativity, it just makes me happy, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, it's been a time. It's been a time. I'm not gonna dwell too much on it, but I can just say, being a creative person, it's like anybody. Like, I feel like my writing has really been an escape for me, which is why I'm excited to kind of like hit the ground running. What I thought I wanted to do was kind of space out my projects and work projects, same thing. I wanted to space things out to give me time to breathe, to give the work time to breathe and all that stuff. But the way I've just been feeling so anxious lately with the way the world is going, I just need to just crack down on it. Like, there is no waiting for tomorrow. There is no waiting for the time is right. There is no spacing things out. I just have to fully invest my undivided attention when I'm here into my work, and that is what's gonna get me fucking through, because let me tell you, it's just been So anyway, like I said, I have finished chapter 139, so and I'm not even gonna worry about 140, although I have 140 already plotted out, and I think 141 I have half of 141 and all that stuff. The next battle's at 142, so we're good. Like the real official battle. So I already got that side of the work already settled out. So what I wanted to focus on really was like finding like the cast images on Pinterest for my novel. So I'm trying to figure out, I have what the book is about. It's a low fantasy, possibly duology. And I know what my elevator pitch for it is. Like, if I were to submit it to somebody, this is basically what it is. The only problem is, I really like the idea. It's already like plotted out and all that stuff. Like, it's like printed out, like in my script document. Like, I just really just have to start writing it. But it's just thinking about the comps for this book. It's just like, I don't know how that's gonna work out. But anyway, I digress. So for the remainder of my time here, I am just going to be focusing on getting some character images, making some documents. Because if you don't know, the cast of Children of Let 'Em Alone came out last week, and it was, or this week. Hell, it's still this week. This week, the casting was interesting. Interesting. So, I mean, I'm disappointed with the casting, disappointed with who they casted to portray as the characters, but what can you do? But that really made me want to focus when I'm looking at my Pinterest for, you know, more representation. Let me just say that. So yeah, I'm gonna end this little clip here. It probably will be a very, very short video diaries, maybe 10 minutes, because it's already on 6 minutes. So I'm gonna get back to y'all when I'm just done here at the library. So let's do take 2. So this is the video diaries the next day. So hello, it is February 1st. Did not end the video from yesterday, so it's going to be a conglomerate of yesterday's video and today's video to make it a bigger video, because as you can tell from the previous clip, I was not in no type of mood, and today I'm really seriously not in no type of mood, because my son was really giving me the business last night. I just did not sleep like I wanted to. He slept like a baby, which is low-key kind of trash, because babies really don't be sleeping like that. What is it? We're here. We can't go in yet. We still got about like 10 minutes. Okay. Let me get him in his ball so he can get snowed. Excuse me. Go. So let's talk about today's plan. Man, I must be really hungry. I am. I'm just looking around. My car is a fucking mess. Y'all can't see it. My car is a hot mess. Okay. Anyway, so I thought they're definitely not open. They don't open until 10. Well, where is that going at? Okay, yeah. Anyway, so today is gonna be a real nice, chill video diaries or writing session. So I have written all that I wanted to write. So today I am going over my chapter 139. I'm going to proofread and then I'm going to submit that. I imagine that's really going to take like 30 minutes, because I'm going to add in some new phrases and all this stuff, you know, to add a little bit more pizzazz to it. I just have like the bare bones, but I'm just going to spend some time proofreading it and I'm going to submit it. Then the rest of that time, I am going to actually focus on finishing this little fan fiction of mine. So I'm pretty much there. I know what's gonna happen. I just gotta write it out in a cohesive order so that it makes sense. I think I stopped plotting at 142, so I'll probably go into like 145, and then that'll be the end of it, and then I'll be done. And then I'm gonna put that to the side before I start on part 2 sometime later on in the year. So that's exciting stuff. And then once I am done with that, I am going to finally focus on my novel. I started working on it a little bit as with the characters. Like I said in the previous clip, I just have like this nervous angst to just dive fully into my work. Like if I'm not parenting, if I'm not doing like actual work, because I have me like a little part-time job now, I'm just gonna be full on like writing. Like there is no other time for any other thing. Honestly, that's really how I'm feeling right now, just to help with the anxiety that I've been feeling lately. But I'm not even gonna claim anxiety, because I ain't even gonna claim it. I ain't gonna claim it. But you know, I just got a little, ever since becoming a mother, I'm just a little just more on edge. And with the way the world is going, everything's on edge now, but I can't let that, you know, consume me. And I have a tendency to do that. I have a tendency to go down the rabbit hole and fearmonger, and just, I'll be planning for World War III, okay? But anyway, so that's what's gonna happen. So cute. I actually wanted to go to Barnes and Noble today, but it's kind of raining out here, and I ain't messing with it. I don't really like driving in the rain. I really don't like driving at all now, as of recent. But yeah, I know, sweetie. Give me like 5 more minutes. So what am I snacking on? I got me some Dunkin' Donuts since I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. Got me a large coffee. Large coffee, donut. The boy has his stuff all in the book bag. I'm just gonna wait for the library to open so I'm not carrying all this stuff and just looking like a bumbling idiot like I was the other day. I was just carrying all this stuff. I was like, yeah. There must be an adult class and everything going on, because it's like a whole bunch of people. Specifically a whole bunch of like older men. So it must be a class or something going on in this library, because that's wild. That's wild. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up my car a little bit, because it looks like I'm homely, and I'm not homely, but damn it, you look in this car, you would not know otherwise. My stuff looks deplorable. Got water on the ground, stuff I want to give away in the car seats, old glasses, just all over the damn place. It don't make sense. But yeah, so I'll reconvene with y'all a little bit later after I'm done with the proofreading, and then I think I'll talk a little bit more about. I'll talk a little bit more about my project before this boy curses me out. Oh, and side note, let me just tell you that when my son was giving me the business, he was determined to take his eye out and give himself a concussion this morning. I don't know what the hell was with him, but he was just, his head in the corner of my bed was just all in it today. Yes, baby. Okay, we're gonna get ready to go. We're gonna get ready to go. Oh, there's a little kid. I wonder if there's a little kid event going on too. I would take you, but not now. But anyway, I digress. I'll see y'all later. He wanted to say hi to the camera. So here, why don't you let me give him something. Oh, okay. Oh, damn thing. Why don't you? So time check, it is 10:56. So I took a few more breaks than I wanted to get him, preoccupied. Fed him, had him on the phone with my mom for a little bit, all that jazz. So it took a little bit longer than I thought, but I finished proofreading that chapter and I have posted it. It's ended up being like near 2,000 words or something like that, but I just ended up just refining it, fine-tuning it and all that stuff. So that's it. I'm thinking where I left off at, I'm gonna try to map out. Well, I know how I want to map it out. I just have to make it make sense. There's some loose ends that I want to. There's some loose ends that I want to leave loose for the part 2, or like the duology, or the second part, or whatever. Because there's stuff that I added that I know I'm not going to finish up in this, and I just so I'm just gonna just live out my little fantasy, my little heart desires. I don't think I've ever told y'all what my fanfic's about, but like I have the Lion King fanfic. I am a major Lion King lover, so that's like my little indulgent pastime is I love to read like nice, heartwarming like Lion King fanfics. But my shit is definitely not heartwarming. It's very treacherous. It's very treacherous and diabolical, but it has its good moments. Anyway, so I'm about to just finish. I'm not finished. I'm going to start the finishing process of this fan fiction, and then that's really it. So by next week, I'll be done. Like, I will be done, and I'm gonna throw myself a fucking party. I really am. So I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later. probably around 12ish when it's time to leave. Do a time check. It is 11:30 and the boy is starting to get more restless as nap time is approaching. So we're probably gonna head out soon. Don't mess with my notebook, man. But I have low-key, high-key finished it. Yeah. Boy, you want me to put you down? No, you ain't gonna get on the table. Hold on. You're doing too much now. There we go. Okay. Is that better? Go here. I'll come on the ground with you. Oh, you're doing all this. Anyway, I'm ending the video, okay? Okay, baby. Anyway, so, so I've done the final battle. I felt it was very appropriate how my antagonist story ended. He felt he didn't have control in his life, so he took control in very negative, dangerous ways. And he still took control of himself in the end. So I feel like that was very fitting for my antagonist. So I'm really happy with that. Now for my two protagonists, that's just going to be like, well, they don't really get the satisfaction of the ending that they thought that they were going to get, the justice that they thought they were going to get. So that will be, you know, something for them to, you know, figure out in part 2 that I know I want to write. Because it's just like, I've been writing this story for like 5 years. I might as well keep going. But not, you know, not as of right now. But the battle's over, the allies came, because one thing I had to remember too was like the other forces that were coming in to help. So I was like, let me bring them in real swiftly. So I did that. It's good. It's over. It's ending. And yeah, like I'm very happy with it. I think it's gonna end. It's gonna end at 142. So 141 will be my longest chapter. It has 3 points of views. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Go back to 4. Yeah, go back to 4 because they battled out. So that has 4 chapters. It's gonna be my longest point of view. Probably will be like the longest chapter I wrote was an hour long. Like it was a lot. So 141 will be like the final with everything. 142 is kind of like the wrap up after the battle, getting everything back together. And that's really it. Like, it's done. It's over, baby. Like, it's over. I can't believe it. I'm gonna throw myself a little party after this. And I found it very fitting that my antagonist story ended where my protagonist story kind of began. We all know how, like, Lion King started and all that stuff. So when my story's like, it's a little bit switched up, but I felt it was fitting where one character's life was ending, where another life journey kind of like began, in a sense, where his life, everything changed at the gorge. So I was like, I might as well wrap it back up, bring us back there, because you know how it is with the like the final image of the 3-act story structure. The final image is like a kind of a replica of how the beginning started, and that's how my beginning started. It was like right after the death, and it's like, well, bring it back to there. So I'm actually very satisfied. Very you just hit yourself in the phone. My baby really trying to take his eye out today. I'm getting ready to go. Okay, sweet pea. But okay, don't fucking hit your head. Lord, don't be that kid. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see y'all next week.